It's that all too common scene. One of your friends calls, says the fish are biting, and you get on your way and nothing is stopping you from getting to your boat and getting on the fishing grounds as fast as you can. Welcome back, guys, to this week's episode of Boneheaded Boaters of the Week. Speaking of being in a rush, nobody seems to be in as much of a rush as anybody out on the water than them PWC boys. Maybe it's that adrenaline rush of having a 300 horsepower machine that weighs less than 1,000 pounds between your legs that makes you want to get out there and just get wet as fast as you can. Or maybe it's just that PWC lifestyle. You know how it goes, wide open throttle, that's all these guys know. Even when Grandpa gets out there and starts learning how to ride the PWC, he's not going to take his time for anything either. He's going to get out there, rip it up, and hoon it up with the best of them. He'll just get out there, tear it up, and live that full throttle lifestyle as well. Heck, maybe he'll even go out and get one of those shirts that says "Live to Ride," because you know what? Gramps ain't stopping for anybody. Sometimes though, when you're living that full throttle lifestyle, things will catch up with you just a little bit. Sure, you're always trying to get things done as quickly as possible. Like right here when you're going to launch, who's got time to actually go park back up at the parking lot? You just want to get this jet ski in the water, get out there and start ripping it up. But when you start moving too fast and going through your process, well, things are just going to start to go wrong. You're going to start to miss steps and all of a sudden things are going to turn bad in your PWC lifestyle. And it can turn what was going to be a simple fun day out on the water into a complete nightmare. You always got to remember, even when you're living that full throttle lifestyle, you still gotta slow down, go through your process, go through the paces, make sure you got everything you need taken care of. The last thing you want to do is get out there in the water, start hooning it up, only to realize that you've missed a step along the way somewhere and you're probably gonna wind up paying the price for that at some point in time. Kind of like this crew right here who thought they'd taken care of all the early precautions, finished all the steps they needed to get this baby out on the water, only to realize they've missed a few things and now all of a sudden they're gonna pay the ultimate price as this thing goes down for the count. Now don't get me wrong, there are definitely worse things that can happen out on the water than you going out there and sinking a PWC. But once again, if you're going to live that full throttle lifestyle, just remember to slow it down a little bit, go through your paces, and make sure you got everything you need going on. You know who doesn't typically rush out there on the water, at least gets the rep of not rushing on the water? That's those fishermen. That's right, those guys want to get out there, spend 8 hours on the water chasing tail, but you know what my favorite part about those fishermen is? The stories they will tell you when they come back. Oh, the fish that got away. It's never the ones that they get to keep, but the ones that they just missed for whatever reason. And sometimes we get lucky enough, we get some of these caught on film, kind of like here, where they got hooked up, but you know what? This fish isn't going to come home easy.
Oh! Jesus Christ! What do I do now?
Just keep going, keep going. Oh! Don't worry, the shark isn't going to get you. Shut up. Did you get it?
And it's always the big one. It's always the biggest thing they've ever caught on a hook. That's the one that got away every time.
There goes the guy! The guy! Oh my god! What?
But sometimes it's not just the fish they lose.
Who needs a propeller? Trolling with my homies. There it is. I think it goes faster without the prop.
Oh man, I was flying before the prop fell off.
Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Boneheaded Boaters of the Week. If you ever see anything crazy happening out on your waterways, be sure to hit me up on Facebook or Instagram and let me know, and you might see your stories over here. Just like A.B. Warwick, Luke Howell, Brody Shajnaki, Marvin Mavericks, Calumet IS, and Kumantaji Higo did this week. And if you haven't already, guys, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.